right, we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Darks. You can barely see us.
No, close seizures.
We can be do this.
Sorry, guys.
Hold on. I know what we can do.
Sorry for the delay. We're about to go to the questions in a bit. I am Blake. I have given my consent to do this live stream with Dark Sylveon. He's going to be asking me some questions about me and what I have, which I have ADHD, a bit different than autism, but still people say like bully us about our conditions. So hopefully pretty soon we will get started with the questioning.
Move the computer.
Give us
Blake,
a
can
second.
you find the cord that
Sorry.
my charger and unplug it from there and
Yeah.
move the computer over here? We're gonna be setting the computer right here, and we're gonna be sitting in front of. Sorry about that. Hold on, guys.
Oh yeah, I see.
So,
Turn us off.
right. There we go. Right. Wait, so can you get back here? All right. Thank you.
Almost got it. It's got it.
All right. Thanks, Blake.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. Proper lighting. Hold on a sec. I got an idea. I'm gonna move the light. All right. Over here. Ah! Cord's catching on things.
Sorry for the mess I made.
It's all right.
Okay, guys, we're gonna.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, for the delayment. Hey, who's watching us?
I'm not sure. I just see who's watching, and I'll know once they reply or if I look at the thing. Okay. Oh, I tipped over a can.
Sorry for the delay, guys. We're about to get to the questioning. We're going to get to the questioning as soon as possible.
ASAP.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Oi,
There we go.
that's better.
All right. The seat right there. All right, plug in my charger into.
Dude, we're gaining.
Yep. Plug the charger in, and voila.
All right.
Okay.
In case you guys are just tuning in right now, I'm Blake. I have ADHD, and this is my partner. His name is Matthew, and he has autism. And we're going to do Explore Your Mind.
All right. So as Blake has explained to you guys, I am Dark Sylveon. Welcome to the first episode of this new live stream series called Explore Your Mind. This is going to be every episode we're going to be talking to kids or students, whatever you would like to call them, like Blake, who have things like ADHD, autism, stuff like that. So he's not going to be the only one that is going to be speaking on here. We're going to have a few people that's going to speak on this series, including my mother, who is currently trying to raise awareness for autism. So this series is going to include we're going to try to expose the abuse and the neglect that has been put against these kids, these children, and Blake has gone through some neglect in his life, and we're going to be talking about that. So this is Blake's story. So we hope you guys enjoy this episode, the first episode of this new live stream series. So let's begin. I'm going to face you.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. It keeps going from 1 to 2 to 1 from 1 to 2. It does that sometimes. I think it's the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is kind of
Funky.
it's kind of bad around here, and sorry if there's any lag on this the stream. We are doing the best we can. Remember that I'm a starting out YouTuber, and I don't have the proper equipment yet, so this is streaming from my computer. But I hope you guys can see us well, and I hope you guys enjoy this stream. So without further ado, let's begin. And we're going to begin with our first question. So Blake, who are your big idols, and who inspires you to get through the day?
My biggest one is Brendan Urie. In case you didn't know, Brendan Urie has ADHD, and he's one of the most. He is the lead singer for Panic at the Disco, and he has lots of fans. And my sister, she's a fan of him, and that's where I learned of Brendan Urie and what he has.
So he is a pretty cool guy, and I've listened to a few of his songs myself. And I would say one of my favorite songs from him is probably going to be High Hopes or Victorious. Those are probably my top favorites from that band. So other than Panic at the Disco or Brendan Urie, who are your other top idols that you would say help you get through your day?
My parents.
Your parents?
Because they're just so positive, and they always try to get the best out of me.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any friends to help you get through the hard times?
I don't really
other than me.
I know. I don't really have that many friends. I mean,
you should,
I know. Sometimes I'll talk with my other friend Alex, and he lives all the way in Allentown. So yeah, so we don't really communicate that much anymore.
So we're actually going to be competing at Allentown. Did you know that?
Yes.
So we're actually going to be taking those big coach buses. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're going to have the comfortable seating, and I'm going to probably be on bus 1. So on our way to nationals, I'm probably going to have you ride with me on the same bus, and we'll be able to sit next to each other on the bus, and that would be pretty cool. So I'm trying to think of another question to ask. So is there anything before we get to your main story that you would like to share before you truly begin? Is there anybody who has hurt you in the past, treated you badly because of your disabilities or your ADHD?
I've had a lot of bullies since kindergarten. I've had my worst one. His name is Steven. Not only did he target
just one thing to not say the last name.
Okay, first. Steven, he just not only targeted me but my family. Since
you can.
Since I have 2 dads, they're married. He said that they had sex all the time, except I kept on telling him they were more civilized than that.
Yeah. So how have schools over your lifetime been treating you? Like the teachers, have they been treating you nice?
Few have. Mostly they have. I have to say one of them, she was my support math teacher. She wasn't that great. I thought she was going to be a really good teacher, but she was a little strict.
So you have told me from the beginning of the day, before we did the stream, that you've gone through some abuse in your life.
Yes.
And that these parents you have now are your foster parents. Would you like to tell the story
to
adoptive parents? Would you like to share that story to YouTube to spread awareness about this kind of thing that's going on in the world?
Of course.
Okay.
So.
And if there's a part that you do not want to share to YouTube, you do not have to. It's fully on your consent.
Okay, so when I was born to very terrible parents. Their name was Michael, and I don't really remember the mother's name. They're not really important to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was Michelle. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. But they're pretty terrible parents. They would just sit what I call the Warcraft drug. It's because they would constantly play it, never once to take care of us. And then she was like, "Pay some attention to us, please." We would during the school day would be tired, dirty, and we wouldn't really get to go through the day. We would also be hungry, so then my foster parents, I don't really remember the name, but they were very, very strict, very terrible parents. I didn't really like them because all they would do is like they would lock us in a room
Oh my goodness.
and they wouldn't really like pay any attention to us. And so
That's not the parents you have now. You have really
Yeah.
nice parents.
Yes,
Yeah.
my parents I have
Thank
now,
goodness.
Bruce and Ron, they're so nice, so incredibly kind that I just, as you can see, I went to Rambling Pines, a very good summer camp here in New Jersey.
But they knew you were going through some tough times, so they signed you up there in hopes to bring your spirits up.
hmm
So they're probably really happy to see this video and see that and know that they have helped you through what if they are watching right now, what are some things that you would say to them right now?
Thank you so much. I love you so much, and I really, honestly, super sorry for giving you all the hardships I've been giving you over this time.
Okay, bud.
I just wanted to say thank you, but I didn't really get to have to give a chance.
It's okay, bud. So Blake has been through some bullying, and especially at this school. And it's a sad thing that children like him have to go through. And that is why we're here, to spread awareness of this kind of bullying. And it's really hard on Blake because he's a really good kid. And people don't really get the time to know this kid. You are in the same marching band as me. So
Mm-hmm.
has marching band help you through
Yes.
some hard times?
Because since music really helps me get away from life and my daily stresses of people, so I just like to sit back with my earbuds or in marching band, just listen to the music, and it just makes me happy.
So when you are the one helping create that amazing and beautiful sound, how do you feel?
I feel like I'm a people who actually like music and really like get to help slip away into fantasy. It's like I'm helping them do that. It's like makes me feel with lots of joy in my heart.
Indeed. So it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're on top of the world when you're creating that amazing sound. Same with me. And so this show this year, what is one song or one part about the show that really connects to you?
Pure imagination, because I rely mainly on my imagination to help me get through the day.
Same with me.
It's like without imagination, life would be dull.
Yeah.
Everyone would be depressed.
Yeah. I mean, everybody in this world needs a little bit of imagination, even if you're not autistic or have ADHD or something like that. Everybody needs a little bit of imagination to get through a tough day, something like that. And I think that this show that really brings, it really touches our hearts, and I'm pretty sure it touches a lot of other people's hearts. And I would say Pure Imagination is one of my favorite parts because I'm not going to give any spoilers away for the new things added to the show. You guys will see that in just look up HCRHS MRD 2019, and you will see that show. And I actually really hope we do go on Wednesday to state. I know we're going to nationals. That's a big thing, and that's what we work towards every year in marching band, and especially in the MRD. So other than the artists that you have told me that you connect to and help you get through the day, so Brendan Urie, we know, is your favorite artist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Other than him, so who would you say, or it doesn't have to be an exact artist, what songs do you like really connect to?
Cold as Ice from by Blacklight District. It helps me connect to the world because mainly people who hurt me have hearts have of cold as ice. So it's like Venom by Eminem talks about, you know, death, a little bit of death, a little bit of like fighting. It's like constantly fighting for so I can just stay happy.
Indeed, that I've heard that song before too, and my sister used to be a huge fan of him. She still kind of is, but she kind of moved to Michael Jackson, and um, my artist, my idol, is Ariana Grande. Her music from her that connects to me, is probably going to be "God Is a Woman," and you're probably going to think you're not a woman. Then, if you're not a woman, then why does it connect to you? Or no tears left to cry. Those two songs, they kind of really connect to me in a way that I can't exactly describe. It's just the words to the song, and no tears left to cry. It's basically makes me feel like I'm like her, like makes me feel like I'm a normal kid, even though I know I'm not. It makes me feel like I'm human, and those two songs, it really takes me out of the hate in the world. And if you look at the God Is a Woman video, I'm not going to give any spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, but there's this one part that just really connects to me. You guys should really check out those songs; they're really good, and check out Brandon Urie too. He's a really good artist. So anyway, what nice things have your parents currently have done for you that you would like to talk about to YouTube?
One thing that really helped me out is like adopting me. That's my biggest one because they actually open up their hearts and their homes to let me in, a stranger, into their hearts and to their homes to raise me. Here I am, 16.
At Huntington Central Region High School, and probably the best marching band in the world. I'm joking. In our hearts, it is. So my sister, I know, I'm sorry if I'm taking away your thunder. I'm not trying to.
It's okay.
My sister, she was adopted just like you. So this actually happened. My sister, she had an abusive mother before, so she would probably be able to feel some of that pain because this mother, I'm not going to say her name. We don't even want to bring this woman up. Just the way that this woman treated my sister, and I'm so happy to have my sister and have the friends that I do. And if you guys didn't know before, I did used to have suicidal thoughts when I started out at Central, and there was some people at Central there was teachers at Central that pushed me further and further and closer to that point. And then I was like, you know what? If you are going through that, there's these things that I want you guys to think of. How would that affect the people that love me and that care for me? How would that affect my friends, my family? And if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, how would that affect them? And how would that affect just everyone? And it's just something to remember. You never know when you will lose someone that you love. So every chance that you get, just use that chance and make the best out of it, because you never know when that time will come and you won't see them again. So that's why never say you hate someone, because you never know. You never know. Don't say you hate someone when you truly know you love them. Because that's the mistake a lot of people in this world make, right, Blake?
Yes, lots of
And
people.
and you can probably relate to that,
Yeah.
because you've been through that. And I've seen you cry before. I've seen you get upset, and that's something you really can't help. It's that none of us can help. It's this is just something that people need to understand about people like me and Blake. There are some things, like, we have disabilities, but we have many abilities too, and that's what people don't really focus on. If you look around, me and Blake did this. We did my bed, and we helped with the box, and all of these. Sorry if my room's a bit of a mess, but we did all of this, and our his ADHD and my autism helped create that. And that's what people don't really focus on. And that's why I started creating music. That's why I did this YouTube channel, because I want to spread awareness. I want to show what people like us can truly do. And the reason Explore Your Mind connects to us is because it feels like we're telling people to explore our minds, and because but we're still human. We're all human here. And that's what people really don't see, and that's what they should see. So to people out there, Blake, what do you want to say to people out there who think that everybody who's autistic or has ADHD or Asperger's is mental? What do you want to say to those people out there?
Go after yourself. Okay, I'm not joking. If you think that ADHD and autism are people who have more disabilities than abilities, then you're nuts, okay? I have ADHD. I just love creating with Legos. I build starships. I build what I put my mind to, and then when I'm finished, I have something beautiful.
Yeah, and me and him have a lot in common. Same thing is with me. That helicopter you see back there, I just looked at a picture and I created that. These are extras. It didn't used to have these 4 propellers or these 8 rudders in the back. I used my mind to create this. And when people say you don't look autistic, you don't look that, you don't have to look that to be that. And there's no cure for what we both have. And we don't want there to be be a cure. We love being like this. We want to stay like this. You put it back if you want to. Okay. Because there's like sharp parts kind of and digs into your fingers. But when people say they understand how we feel, it kind of, it feels good, a little good, but it also feels a little bad, because I got a text. Who was the text from? Your parents are on the way here.
Okay.
And what did text?
We're gonna tell them we're alive.
They probably have seen it, but
Yeah. So, mostly we are just normal people with just disabilities that we can't control. We need counseling. We need meds. Okay. Even though we take drugs, it doesn't mean we're bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, all the people who take drugs, we take prescribed medication like Zoloft, ibuprofen, adrenaline. I always say that when I'm talking about my meds. Always, okay? That's just my little thing that I do, okay? But
you're good, bud. Just
yeah.
If there's, just get that anger out and show people how people's hate truly affects you. This is your show them. This is your time to show who you truly are, and this is your time to teach and educate people what we can do and what we can do with our minds, and that we are not just mental. We can do amazing things, and we have more abilities than disabilities. So this is your time to show people. Well, I'm texting my mom and telling them your parents are going to be here soon.
Okay.
Give your stuff, but
Yeah. So, you may not know this, but I actually love archery. I mean, I may not be that good. I mean, I just love it. I mean, I just love how when you really release the arrow, how good it feels, and that vibration of the bow. Oh my god, it feels so good. And then there's
Mhm.
Minecraft. Just puts you into a world of like where you have to survive. It's like for like the first generation of humans, where they had to use strategy to survive. I just love that game.
I kind of like, I like creative mode because I like using my mind to create amazing things. Even if I don't do it in survival, I still feel proud after looking over all the stuff that I did, even if it may have been in creative and I used my mind to create that, and I know that I'm not all bad, and it just feels so good. People admire your work when people actually see the good in you. Right, Blake?
Right.
If you guys, if the people who are watching this, if you are near to this channel and haven't seen the music that I've posted on the channel, I do create music. I started doing that and started doing stuff like that. Oh, and I do have a new series coming up. I just recently started learning how to longboard, so I'm probably gonna be doing longboarding videos sometime in the near. So keep a lookout for that. But what was I talking about? But oh yeah. I started creating music and started creating this channel because I wanted a place for people who have things like depression, who have like stuff like that and are having a bad day. I want them to come to this channel and feel good. I want them to be able to have a good and happy place to go to. And I want them to just like pure imagination. I want them to go to a place of imagination and just forget about the daily struggles that they're going through every day. That's why I created this channel, and that's why I create music, because I want to show what people like us can do. And I want to show that we don't just have disabilities, we have abilities. I know I may have repeated that, and he has repeated that so many times, but we want to get it through to people. We're not freaks. We're human. We're all human. We make mistakes. We're not mental. We're different, but it doesn't mean we're not human. And that's what people don't see. I think being that. Sorry, that's right there. That's a speech disability that I have. I probably keep repeating things over and over. I can't really help that. And is that something that kind of happens to you?
Not really. Like something that really that I have trouble with is lying. I can't stop lying.
Is it because you are afraid of, because you've been through some abuse in the past? Is the reason you can't stop lying is because you're afraid that that same torture will come to you again?
Most likely.
That's kind of before the dad, a great father. I think it was when I don't think I was born yet, but I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't born yet. There was this guy that my mom used to be married to, and he used to be a nice guy, and then he tried to run my mom over with his car. Then the dad I have now saved my mom. So and cake. Yeah. Thanks to the dad I have now, I'm not flat. I don't want to be like the Earth. I don't want to be like what they say, the Earth is flat. It's not flat, it's round. look it up, people. um, but so what abilities do you think your ADHD? What other abilities do you think it gives you?
I have tons of energy, so that's the H. It's hypertensive. So I have lots of energy. I have bundles of energy that I don't know what to deal with. So
A lot of people that my teachers come up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I wish I could just take a bottle of your energy and drink it and have that energy," because me and him, we have a lot of energy in the day. Like for me, all it takes, I could be up till 3 a.m. and get some sleep, and then wake up the next day still feeling energized. And I think I don't just have autism. I think I may have ADHD too. I think my mom had talked about something like that. I don't know. I think I have Asperger's, autism, and ADHD. I think that's the thing is I was diagnosed with. I'm not sure because I'm always hyper, and that's the same thing with you, correct?
correct.
I think that might have something to do with ADHD. So that's also a big ability we have, but it can be some disabilities sometimes when we want to sleep. It may keep us awake sometimes, but mainly it's a pretty big ability that we have and that we share. Also, another thing that relates to the how we use our minds to create amazing things. I got this from the store. I didn't create this. I got this from the store, and so what we originally planning to do. So I'm going to be sitting up here. So in the room and the haunted house. Yes, we are hosting a haunted house this year that people are going to be walking through. So yes, they're going to be walking through this room, and that's going to be one of the jump scares. I'm going to be basically a police officer that was sent here to investigate what's going on at this house that basically things have been going crazy in. It's like a crazy house, and I'm not going to spoil anything else, but once it's fully done, we're going to show you guys everything. Blake's going to be here. He's going to be one of the scare actors. He's going to be in that box right there. I'm going to be here up in that area, and I'm going to be playing scary music. Oh, I forgot I turned my chair this way. I sat it in ways because I thought it was turned this way. But we have like green lights back there to kind of make it look like there's like radioactive objects in there. And
That was the beginning of the video.
So as you can see, if you look in there, there's actually try to just make sure you guys can see it.
Alright, guys. Oof.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Oh, did someone turn it off?
I turned the lights off.
Oh, there we go.
But those lights that you see in there will be green. Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, but
All right, can you turn on a strobe light right there? So basically, both these strobe lights, warning for people who have epilepsy, both these strobe lights will be going off, and the lights on the roof, they're going to be green, and they're going to be a little bit dim, but this is to give the effect that there's something sparking inside of the box, and they're not going to really be able to see the back of the box. They're going to see the warning radioactive objects inside this box. Well, so we put a wall right here down the middle of the room. So there's one side in there, and you're going past. Let's close this door. When I'm done showing them, can you turn off the lights in there? Yeah. But you go through here, and there's an entrance right over there, and then you exit through another hatch over there. So me and him originally thought of that. So I put up the starting part right there. And the rest of the walls, me and him did ourselves. And this just shows you we have big abilities. And that's probably going to be a big one. Is probably going to be our imagination, because look what we can come up with using imagination. And I like the area around my bed because it's kind of like a hut, and I've never slept. I like. I've never.
I'm sorry.
I've never slept better probably in my life at this house in this bed before I had those. I'm probably gonna keep them up because I have gotten such good sleep, and even when it's daytime, it kind of dims the area around. Even if there's like lights like this on, it still dims it because you got those curtains, and it's gonna be amazing. So do watch for that video that's gonna go out for that. But I wonder if I'm gonna be streaming. But so Blake is staying the night tonight, and we're actually gonna be planning more ideas. So the desk that this computer is gonna be sitting on, currently, there's gonna be like bottles for like scientific bottles, like columns that look like it's holding like radioactive liquids, and we got a waste barrel there. It's from bunkers. It's that the shouting you hear down there is if you hear shouting, it's probably gonna be my sister or my mother yelling at the people in her Minecraft world. So, yeah, Minecraft kind of helps her chill out. It's kind of like a sensory thing. Kind of helps her chill. Like for me, it might be making music or just watching YouTube videos. For Blake,
Legos and a blanket.
Indeed.
I love soft things, like
Right.
anything soft.
Yeah. So other than those two things, what other things do you do to kind of help you just relax? Like, do you like listen to music? I kind of like to do that. I listen to calming music. Like, I want to play it in a minute. Headphone users beware. Oh, it's not too loud. I hope that's not blasting in their ears. But that's the kind of music that I would listen to, and has kind of rain pouring down, kind of like white noise. Helps me kind of work and stuff like that.
I like to listen to anything like upbeat, like Blacklight District, Eminem, Minecraft parodies, 80s. I listen to any music. I mean, as long as it has a beat to it, I'll listen to it.
All right, so if you would choose like calming music, like to help work, what music would you choose to help you work from the things that you described to us today?
Mainly like calming music, mainly like classical music such as like symphonies like Beethoven, Mozart. Mainly those people to help me like study and work. But sometimes I will listen to like Blacklight District or Panic at the Disco or My Chemical Romance. It's like any music was just fine for me.
I listen to many different types of music. It used to be just Ariana Grande back then, but now it's a lot of different artists from like Nightcore. If you don't know what Nightcore is, they basically do like higher pitched or like faster beats of actual songs. You guys should check out some Nightcore songs. I think it's a program, or I'm not sure exactly what Core is, but it's pretty cool. But so is there anything before we end this stream? Is there anything else you would like to share with the world out there?
If you see someone that has like, if you see someone that's had like, some sort of disability, don't glance away. Just
don't
judge. Just
Don't-
like a book. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. High five. That's exactly what I was thinking. See, great minds think alike. And also, if another disability I have, you just saw that one there. I kind of stutter a bit, and if I'm recording something like a song, or if I'm reading, my words kind of tangle up, and I kind of stutter. It's something I really can't help. So if I do stutter in any future videos or any live streams, I am sorry. That's something I can't really help. But So this has been Blake, and I am Dark Sylveon. We hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. If you liked it, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit that notification button so you never miss a video from our channel. And as always, keep the dream alive, my Sylveon friends. Fisties, we'll both do it. And now both do it to the camera. Ready? And I'll see you later, my Sylveon friends. Now remember to keep calm and Sylveon. See you later, guys.